Greetings of the day to all my respected teachers, mentors, and alumni of St. Michael's High School. Well, I was asked by, or rather requested by Sunan, if I could share my experiences, thoughts, and emotions related to my school journey. And thank you, Sunan, for this honor and for opportunity that you've given me. And before I actually start talking, I would like to um, give you a little information that I'm too bad with names, too bad. So please pardon me for the same. Well, the journey began with a nursery, obviously, like everyone else. I remember the description of the teacher who taught me. She was a tall and lean teacher with dark complexion, with a hoarse voice, and she had she had an amazing voice. I mean, she had a power in her voice, and at the other hand, there was Miss Winnie, who was calm, polite, sweet. Like two teachers with opposite nature and physical appearances taught me in my nursery, and I remember there was this watchman. I don't remember his name though, but I know he was my batchmate's Wilson's father. So he was the watchman of the pre-primary school. So whenever I used to pass from that lane which led to my house, like my other house at Mori Road. So whenever I used to pass, he used to do salam to me, like he used to salute and say salam chota sahab, and he used to call my dad and my brother bada sahab. So that that gesture of his taught me humanity, of course, and he all that gesture also taught me to be grounded, always to be grounded. So I can never forget this about the nursery school. Going forward, what I feel, school doesn't only teach you those typical seven subjects. The teacher also put efforts to teach you lessons of life so that you could succeed in those exams which life puts you through, isn't it? Well, my experience was little different. Till fourth standard, I was keen in sports like running. However, I never got encouragement neither from parents nor from teachers, and I lost interest. Gradually, I lost interest. I feel the teachers were like those horses who wore blinkers, only trying to finish the portions, trying be behind the kids, and to finish the studies portion and prepare them for their exams. And so was the case with my family members. Somewhere I feel now that there was nothing apart or beyond studies back then. I may be wrong thinking so. I was never encouraged in extracurricular activities like any sports, plays, or dance, singing, etc. Never. Whereas the case was exactly opposite for my elder brother. The difference made me vulnerable amongst my family members and friends. And I guess that's why I allowed stronger boys to bully me, and I never stood for myself against the wrongdoers. I could never do. And when I tried to fight against it, I was never heard, was never supported, and was never believed. These fights which I battled within me made me a person who always believe I am unwanted, I am a failure, I will not be able to do this or that, much before making an attempt to do something or to do anything. I'm not telling all these things to gain any kind of sympathy or anything of that sort. In fact, I'm sure I will be judged by many over here. Maybe I will be laughed at. But I guess now it's alright to talk. It's alright to talk your heart out, which I'm doing currently. on this platform. The reason I'm telling you this is because most of us are parents now. Most of us have handsome sons and beautiful daughters. Let's train them for the following things. Be strong, but don't bully the weaker ones. Rather, become their strength. Train them not only for school subjects but other subjects of life like sports, arts, etc. Don't differentiate between your children. Treat them equally. We must learn to talk to our children. And when I say talk, it means anything and everything about life, be it a topic of religion, sex, drugs, etc., or anything on this mother earth. By this your child will not become a person with those beliefs which I had till now. Train them not to bully others and train them not to get bullied by others. We all must learn to listen to our kids. Well, I will answer my own question now. Your school teaches you not only those typical 7 subjects, however, it also teaches you lessons of life. It did to me. My experience taught me a lot, which I will pass on to my son and my daughter. Um, I think this is it. I would like to end this video by giving much love and thanks to my few favorite teachers. Miss Shukla, my most favorite teacher. She was my class teacher in 9th standard. She used to get really harassed by me and Savio Vaz because we used to sit in first benches and on the first bench, and we used to talk a lot. We used to talk and talk. So yeah, she always was there with for us, in whatever situations. Sister Prafulla, Sir Chevre, I can never forget him and his PT periods, which he used to give. Sir Thomas, who taught me maths in I think 6th standard. Miss Lalita, who taught me English in 9th standard. Miss Lynette, she used to teach me. I think she was my class teacher in 5th. She was my value education teacher in 8th or 9th standard. But yeah, she was always there who I used to talk to. Sir Sharma, I can never forget him. I think no one can forget him. Miss Ellen Monkel, she never taught me any subject in English. I think she did in 8th or 9th standard, but not much interacted with her as a teacher and a student in the school class. But yes, offline we used to chat and talk. I know, I'm sure she knows me more than as my brothers, like Salman's brother, then Rizwan, myself. So yeah, Miss Malti and Miss Farzana, who used to teach us computers, my one of my favorite teachers. Sir Bhaskar and Sir Babu, though they never taught me in the school, but I used to go to their classes in my 9th and 10th standard. Thank you all. Thanks to all the teachers and friends on this platform.